So let's talk about characters first. We have known Alabama sister Melissa, biggest fraudster Klein Sparrow, guest poet Leonardo da Vinci, and the captain of the fool, Donut Smith, with his wife, cost corpse lover, hottie milf looking teenage, cutie pie, Dally Simpson, and some not so important characters. Bat Shelf, damn those two bees with expired milk, must be tasty. Very ordinary, innocent, poor joker in a circus, beast tamer hottie, that also divines people future in part time, and guess what? She's also a hottie. Ozel Gustav, taste of dimness bad. Guy, I love this. Humble boat sailor, Captain Ford's glazer elf guy, Algar, was therapist, Mr. Justy. She's loaded with tons of money and she also very hottie but not very aged. Damn, look at those juicy eyes. Need feed for some time to get her milk to get sweet. Maybe that's all for this episode, I guess. Now for storyline of LOTM episode 1. Our boy cleans wakes up in another man's body. Calm down. It's not that kind of anime. Just yet. Welcome, my confused disciple, to a world where magic exists, logic turns, and our hero's biggest power is accidental and alive prevention. I hate duty for this. This is Lord of the Mysteries, aka How to Transmigrate Without Permission 101. Meet So, a modern day Chinese dude who apparently click, I agree to the terms of reincarnation without reading them, just like we always do. One fine day, his soul performs a high speed VPN jump into a guy named Klein Sparrow, also known as the biggest fraudster alive. Because why possess a rich body when you can pick the broke one with a bullet hole? So wakes up and sees blood, a gun, and two random corpses beside him. Normal people panic. He starts looting memories like it's free Wi Fi. He learns. Klein lived with his own Alabama sister, Militia, the only student smart enough to brush her teeth before trauma hits. Oh, yes, the morning after your brother's DIV headshot. Truly peak sibling energy. Klein finds a die saying everyone will die, including me. Inspiration from this quote. And then he hides the gun like every genius game learn in the crime shows under the bed where police never look. Maisha brings breakfast saying she will cook his favorite dinner. Girl, he did die yesterday, but okay. Priorities. Kane pretended to be sane, decide to redo his luck ritual. Because obviously, one near death experience was lucky enough. And then the man goes shopping for bread because nothing says magical something like carbs. At the market, the shop lady roasts him harder than inflation. Find a job, Lane. Bam. He just found a new life. Give him a day. He then noticed a circus joker handling him an invite. Rule 1 of Isekai worlds. Never trust clowns, especially when you are the one. He hides in a tent and meets a fortune teller who draws the fool card. Symbolism level over 9,000. The card basically says, Congrats, you are the main character and the joke. Back home, Cleet performs the bread ritual. Suddenly, boom, he teleported to a grey fog realm, a magical place that looks like someone spilled vape smoke all over heaven. He touches a glowing star, it explodes like my GPA. And boom, he accidentally summons Hoti Justice MILF in training Audrey and elf boat guy glazer fraud blow Elgar. They look and sees Klein's giant shadow sitting like a budget goat. He is. Only asks, are you the master of this place? Clean things. Master? Honey, I don't even master my own life. He improvises and declares, call me the fool. Congratulations, Queen. Dude, you unlocked self-awareness for the first time. And that's my fellow degenerate is how the Dad Club of Unemployment was born. Three idiots, one fog, zero IQ, and infinite drama. Klein wakes up in his bed, sweating harder than a student after clicking submit on an exam he didn't study for. He looks around, like, did that fog trip actually happen or did someone spike my head? But nope, he really did summon two strangers into his brain. Congratulations, Klein. You have officially invited Discord group's call for System of Phoenix. He realized that his new power allows him to invite people through ritual links. So basically, he's now a cosmic Zoom host. Meanwhile, on Earth, Audrey wakes up like, oh, MG, I talked to God last night. Sweetheart, that was the God. That was a broke fraudster in fog trying to act confident. Her butler walks in. Miss Audrey, your breakfast. She's like, David, I'm transcending. Bro transcend later. Croissants now. Croissants. Get back to clean. Our man decided to test his newfound God's power by cleaning his room and writing in his diary. Yeah, because nothing screams divine energy like journaling trauma in cursive. He writes, I meet two people in grey fog. They seem trustworthy. Bro, they meet you for 5 seconds and already joined your cult. That's not trust. That's Tinder with magic circles. Later, he visits Nighthawks, basically Church of Night, meets FBI with depression. He is her to return the gun he found. The captain looked at him like, you sure you found it and didn't use it? Kane keeps his poker face, and by poker face I mean the face of a man who definitely googled how to act normal after faking death. The Nighthawks scan him with their truth detection power. Surprise, he passed. Because technically, Crane didn't lie. He actually found the gun inside his own corpse. Then comes Captain Dunsmith, the guy who looks like he has slipped since the Bible was printed. He stares at Glenn and goes, you seem different. Yeah, Cap, that's what happened when your coworker get replaced by a transmigrate soul from another universe. Corporate turnover at its finest. And beside him, we meet Daily Simpson, the teenage wife who looks 28 and sounds like she drinks host milk for skincare. Anyway, Clean somehow gets a part-time offer to join their team. Yes, he just applied for a supernatural FBI internship. Benefits include trauma, fog exposure, potential limb loss. Are you ready for the unknown? Clean. Sir, I am the unknown. He goes home, checks his mirror, and there's no reflection. Because apparently, in this world, millions are also judgmental. He sensed something watching him, probably his last brain cell, and boom, someone knocks on his door. Classic cliffhanger movement. Who's there? Maybe it's a ghost or an collection guy who's been waiting science cleans first dust. First that we never know until next episode. And that's my Disciple of Darkness concludes episode 1. A fraudster becomes a god. A sister becomes trauma. And I become disappointed again. Stay tuned for episode 2 where things get weirder, foggy, and probably hornier.
아까 남박이 와이 띠 거다이 띠 띠 허야야 하와이 야 띠 하거나